Hello and welcome to Lemming TV. In today's episode, I'll be trying to complete the talisman challenge whilst facing backwards. This is the second part of this challenge. In the first part, I was able to get the first 33 talisman, and we've only got 7 remaining. But now it's going to be harder to get them as they're spread out more sparsely. So, as we go in, we're able to dodge a few bombs and actually get one there as we just miss out another one. Now we're going to try and hug this wall so that we don't hit a bomb and lose it, as the chances of us getting another one are quite slim, as we just about dodged a bomb there, which was quite lucky, as we bounced off the wall and went straight towards the bomb and just about avoided it, as we missed a couple of talisman there, as we go off the wall to try and get another one and then just about dodge a few bombs there, as we get the pinkies. So only 6 talismans remain, as we go into the next round. And a couple of marbles hit a bomb there, as we get another one right at the start, as we miss one there. Now all we have to do is just keep close to the wall and we'll be able to get this talisman back, but we might have dropped it there, or someone else might have, as we're just going to hope that it was the other marble which had a talisman that dropped it. As we continue on, someone else has dropped their talisman there, as we're just able to dodge one of those bombs, and we are able to get our talisman with the solar flares, and the marble who had got the other talisman dropped it there. So as we go down into our next run, we've only got 5 talisman remaining, as we're able to get all of the talisman every single run so far, but I haven't got one yet, so we're just going to try and keep towards the centre, as that's normally where the talismans spawn, and there's no real point in going towards any of the walls because we're not really protecting anything, as we miss a couple of talisman there, as everyone is going down and someone drops their talisman there, and we're able to collect a talisman just before the finish, which was dropped by someone who hit a bomb, and that is the Balls of Chaos talisman. So we've only got 4 talisman left, so we go into our next round. And we go and we get lightning zap right at the start, and then we're able to lightning zap everyone else, but we miss the talisman there, and we hit Snell before getting lightning zapped again, as we pick up a talisman, and all we have to do is just get back to the finish, and we'll be able to collect that talisman. And we're getting quite close now, but we have to avoid the bombs, as everyone else gets lightning struck, and we do as well, and we're going towards the finish, as we're able to get our talisman as well as 3rd position, which means we will get some bronze for coming in 3rd, and that's our first podium of the episode. And we don't have many talisman remaining, only 3 remain. We've done quite well in this video to get 100% talisman pickup rate. but the less talisman there are, the more sparse they become. As you can see, we missed one there. We have to like try and go towards the center and try and just hope that we swerve into it as we're going side to side, as we miss that one and hit a bomb, as we pick up lightning bolts, and we might just win it as we almost get that talisman. We're lightning zap right at a good time, as we're trying to slow ourselves down just to try and see if anyone would drop a talisman, and they did, but it got immediately picked up. So we will go into the next round, and there's a talisman right in front of us there, so we're going to have to go towards the left as it gets picked up there before we can actually make it, as another talisman gets picked up by the Midnight Wisps, who are just in front of us, and we continue on as we get lightning zapped, and we just about missed one of the talisman there, another one there. We've got to hope that there was another talisman and we just missed it there, as we're actually getting very close to actually picking it up. As we go and are unable to get a talisman in that run, we go into the next go, and I can't see any talisman in front of us as I try and get a little bit of a better view. We're going to go and just try and going to lead as a Yarble talisman and the Midnight Wisp talisman get picked up. As you can see, the third talisman gets picked up right in front of us, and now everyone has a talisman, and there aren't any more naturally spawning ones, so we've just got to hope that they hit a bomb, as we missed a talisman there, but we were able to pick up another one with someone who probably hit a bomb and drops it, as we just go slowly through the last part, and we hit a bomb which was right on the edge, and we won't get any talisman for that run. We nearly had one of them, but we hit a bomb just at the end there. So hopefully we can redeem ourselves, and I can already see 2 talisman right in front of us. We're going to have to go and try and get them, as everyone misses the first talisman and the second. So there's only 1 talisman left, and we've got to go and try and get that one. As we are able to lightning zap everyone and then get lightning zapped ourselves. As we continue down this course, we just about missed the 3rd talisman, and no one has actually got any talisman in this run, which means that no one will drop any talisman at the end with all the bombs. As we continue down the course, and we're actually going to end up getting a win, as I wasn't concentrating on the talisman at the end, as I knew they're all gone. As we go into the next run, I can't see any talisman in front of us, and we go into this run, and everyone's hitting a few bombs, as I accidentally let go of the camera angle swap button for just a second there. And if you want to do this challenge yourself, all you have to do is go into the talisman challenge and just face backwards by left clicking on your mouse, and then you'll be able to do this challenge as well. As you just saw, we were able to get a talisman over there as we go through the last few turns, and we're just able to avoid all the bombs, and we come through with the bumblebee talisman. So we've only got 2 talisman left to get, as we also come third in that run, getting us 10 bronze. So as we go into the next run, we've only got 2 talisman left which we need to get, and I can't see any of the talisman here so far, so I'm just going to have to go down the course and find them later, as quite a few people hit some bombs at the start as we get lightning zaps. And we're currently in 4th position, and I haven't seen any talisman yet, as we hit a couple of slugs, and we missed both the talisman, which were quite close to each other there. And anyway, right after missing both, I ended up hitting a bomb, so it doesn't really matter that much, as we go and just about hit the victory on the line. So we go down and we get 10 gold because we won that race, as you just saw. We've only got 2 talisman left, and I can see one right at the distance there, which we'll have to look out for. So I'm going to zoom out quite far. This will help us see where the talisman is in advance, but also makes it harder to actually see where we are as we continue on, and it's going to be around about here somewhere, and we're swerving through all the bombs, and we don't need to really worry about hitting a bomb as we haven't got a talisman yet, as the talisman which I saw just picks up right in front of us, as we miss the second talisman which was just there, as we're following the marble who picks up that one, and he hit a bomb, but someone else was right where the talisman landed, as we also get yet another win. So we go into our next run, and I can't see a talisman yet, so we're just going to have to try and look for it whilst we're in the run. As we go, and you can see our marble there, as we miss one of the talisman, and the other talisman gets picked up right in front of us. As we continue to go down, and someone picks up the talisman which someone else had dropped by hitting a bomb, and we're just going to try and hope that they hit a bomb themselves and drop the talisman somewhere, as we pick a talisman up after we go past the line, which is incredibly unfortunate. We picked up the Yarble marble talisman, which had where the marble had picked up, it hit a bomb, and the talisman went off into the catchment area after the run's finished, and we picked it up after we actually finished the run, as I can see that there's a talisman quite close up here, as we're going to go, and we just missed it there. We've got to go and try and look for the next talisman. And we're just swerving around in the middle of the track here, trying just to find the talisman, as we hit one of the wall, and it changed our camera angle, made it look towards the side more, as we just missed that one, which was right in front of the bomb, as I was trying to get a good angle to get it without hitting the bomb, but we couldn't guess it there as we go into the next run. I can't see any talisman yet, so we're just going to go and find it later on in the course, as quite a few people are hitting some bombs and everyone is going, and someone picked up a Yarble marble and the Midnight Wisp marble right in front of us, so we've got to try and slow down and hope that they drop it when they hit a bomb. So we're just going to swerve around and try and slow down a little bit. As you can see, they did drop it, but someone else picked it up, and someone else dropped the Yarble marble, which we just about get, and we've only got one talisman remaining, and we've only got one talisman left as we go into hopefully one of our last runs, as I can't see the talisman yet, and all we have to do is just try and pick up the talisman. As we continue to go down, we're in the lead so far, and we're just trying to swerve around, and we missed the talisman over there, and no one's actually got it, so we can't get the talisman in this run. As now I'm just going to try and finish the run as fast as possible to get into the next one, as quite a few people are now hitting bombs, but it isn't very useful for us as no one's actually got a talisman, as we come in the 6th position without any talisman, as we get ready for our next run. And I can't see the talisman, so it wouldn't be that close, as we get quite a slow start all the way at the back as everyone else zooms off, and I haven't yet seen the talisman, as I just saw someone pick it up right at the end. We're going to try and catch up with everyone, as they actually dropped it and we just about missed it, which was quite unfortunate there, as we're only a few centimetres off getting it. And we go to finish that run. We come in last position, and we just need to try and find this last talisman. We're really close to getting it there, as I can't see it so far in the start. I'd be towards the middle of the course, as we almost were able to lightning zap everyone, but we ended up missing it and hitting a bomb instead, as we actually lightning zap everyone that time. And we go into our next run, and I can't actually see the talisman here yet, so we're just going to go and try and hope that we find it midway through the course and are able to pick it up, as we hit a bomb and get lightning zapped. So we're quite far back in the field. We've got to hope that if someone picks it up, they'll be able to drop it off right at the end, as we still go further on. And I can't actually see the talisman yet, as we are able to pick it up, and now all we have to do is just try and make it to the end, as we're bumping off the walls like crazy, and we should be able to make it as we go down. And we've got the last talisman, so we've completed the talisman challenge whilst looking backwards. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.